Hi Pisces, welcome to my channel. Welcome back. This is a reading for you for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs. It may resonate with your life currently until the first half of June. However, it can be timeless, resonating with your past, present, or future, a mixture of all three, because time is fluid and we all just work out the energy whichever way we decide to work it out. Sitting in your energy, I have to say, I felt a bit of like nail biting nervousness. It could be something that you're like anxious about or nervous about or uneasy about. When I was shuffling or getting my decks prepared or getting them out, rather, this card was stuck in the box and then it flew out. Soul family, calling your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. So there could be a lot of anxiety because you're trying to do something by yourself, or that you feel like you have to do something by yourself, or you may not know who to trust or who to turn to for the advice or the help or assistance that you need. You may not even know what you need. So there could be some things that just have you anxious right now, and we're gonna try to figure that out. I'm going to, sorry, can't talk. I'm gonna talk first. I'm going to use the Quantum Oracle deck to start the reading, and then we'll elaborate with the tarot. I have two other Oracle decks, the Work Your Life deck. That card I just showed you was from that deck, and then the Sacred Destiny. So we're going to start with the Quantum Oracle. And this deck is hopefully going to show us what area of life is being brought to surface, what led you to seek out a reading, and what reason you decided to choose this reading. What are the messages for Pisces? Four of Events, Conflict, and Seven of Spirit, Ascendant Masters. I do want to take both of these, but I feel like I should pull another one. I haven't pulled 3 cards for any other signs, but I feel like I should. Okay. People, teacher. Okay, there could be a mentor or spirit guide that wants to come in or has some information for you. You could be meeting someone in the physical realm that is a guide for you. Let's look at conflict. 4 of Events. Don't forget to check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter signs to get extra clarity. Also check Instagram for readings there and crystal readings. Conflict. 140. Unrest. Yeah, I do feel like you're uneasy about something. Alright, a boat is being tossed around on a stormy sea and a sailor is trying to keep it afloat. This represents an upcoming situation or one you're going through at this time. It may come in a form of conflict with another person, which may manifest in ongoing agitation or even open hostilities. This could also signify someone in your life who is thoughtless or dismissive of you, whether it's a friend, family member, or coworker. It's very unsettling and you're not sure how to resolve it. Yeah, that probably is what you're biting your nails about or anxious about. Is there a difficult situation going on in your life? Perhaps your workload has increased to stressful levels. Perhaps a family member is ill or acting out. You're lost at sea in the middle of a storm you can't control, and high emotions are tossing you around. You have to step aside the maelstrom to regain tranquility in your life. Some of the unrest could be with yourself. Are you making a situation worse through an attitude of fear and powerlessness? You must stand in your power and take steps to create a calmer approach. Express what you need to express and vent your feelings into your journal. Make decisions that honor you and consciously create some joy each day. The storm will pass and you will be floating on a peaceful sea again. Good stuff. And then we have Ascendant Masters. Let's look at this. I feel like this is like what's going on in the 3D, and then this is what's going on in the spiritual realm. 7 of Spirit. Jesus, Buddha, Hilarion. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Hilarion, and Saint Germain. Apologies for my articulation or lack thereof. The spirit world is filled with dynamic entities who long to assist you in all areas of your life. Some of these are the Ascended Masters those who have lived on the earth plane before and now work from the energetic realm. This card is telling you to look at your life and open up to the master that most resonates with the solution you are seeking at this time. There could be a spiritual dilemma for some of you who grew up with religion and you haven't explored other deities and other entities and other. I thought I saw something trippy. There could be some other form of guidance that you need to seek that makes you uncomfortable, but it's the best thing for you at this time. That could be another thing that you're anxious about. Anywho, in the upright position, this card is bringing you the presence of the high masters of enlightenment, including Jesus, Buddha, and other profound spiritual influence in the world. Jesus, represented by the dove, comes with unlimited healing power. No matter what your religious persuasion may be, he can bring you a miraculous assistance with physical, mental, or emotional healing. As the master of love, he can open your heart to experiencing the unconditional love you deserve to have for yourself, and he can bring a more loving attitude to your life and your world as a greater compassion. As well as a greater compassion to and for the people around you. There are several historical figures called Buddha, including Gautama and Shakya. Oh Lord, I'm gonna butcher this. Shakyamuni. I don't know if I'm saying it correctly. Anyway, represented here by the lotus, which is a beauty growing out of the mud. The Buddha brings you a greater consciousness and enlightenment. Look to him for assistance in meditation and spiritual understanding, and for achieving inner peace in difficult times. Difficult times, eh? He is also the master of detachment. So if you're dealing with addiction or obsession of any kind, even obsession or desperation, concerning your goals, his would be the guidance you seek. These are just two of the ascended masters this card brings. Open to all who can bring the spiritual wisdom. It's telling you, open to all who can bring the spiritual wisdom that could change your life. So it's just being open to whatever else is out there. Whomever else is out there, as long as it works in the light and is for your best good, and you can totally specify what you want when you speak to spirit, and allow what you want in and don't allow what you don't. It's just that simple. You are the master here. Cycle of reducing energy. No, this is the wrong card. Sorry. Four of people, not cycles. Let's find four of people. Teacher, this is a guide. A man stands in front of a desk with a woman at his side, smiling and looking into a book. The light of spirit pours out of the book and encircles them. The positive influence of someone who will guide you in personal or academic directions is entering your life. This guide may be of assistance in a very thoughtful or spiritual way. Whether you're looking into a new spiritual practice, or searching for deeper psychological understanding, now is the time to learn. Okay, I have to pause real quick because I feel like for some of you, the person who enters your life, it's going to be someone different from your usual type, or someone that you're usually attracted to or drawn to or compatible with. You may not like this person. You may feel a certain type of way about this person. You'd be like, I don't know. You may not want to give this person a time of day. Also, I think once you set your intention to connect with spirit and to invite the guidance that you need to come into your life, that's when this person is going to come in. If not, they're already around you. Anywho, if you're thinking about going to school, be proactive about moving forward with that decision. Teachers abound in life, including in forms you may not expect, such as a book or online course. You may in fact be teaching some classes yourself, perhaps in small groups or in an academic setting. So get ready, open your heart, and remember that spirit brings guidance as well. Be willing to receive the direction you need and share the wisdom you have. So I think for some of you, excuse me, you're going to be able to help other people based on your experiences with your own struggles. That could be where you are on this end of the reading, or you could be going through something and someone could be helping you. But let's go ahead and clarify. Let's see what this conflict is about. See what the conflict, I was going to say rocky road, but it's the sea. So let's see what this is about. Show me more about what conflict Pisces is dealing with. Four of Cups. Someone could be off, like, okay, this could be representing, like I said, like someone trying to offer you assistance and you like, I don't want that. Or not seeing the opportunity, or just being in a funk, being depressed. You could just be not feeling your current situation. Anything else for Pisces conflict? Yeah, I do think you're just not currently feeling the situation. You could just be disappointed in what not disappointed, but not loving what you're being offered or what's in front of you, the situation or circumstances you're currently in. Obviously, there's conflict. Show me more about conflict. The Sun card. I think someone is trying to offer you something, offer you a new direction or new perspective that will help you drop the burdens, or help, I don't know, maybe you're just being stubborn, because it's like somebody's trying to offer you something and you're not really feeling it. You don't want to look at it. But I think this represents what the offer is. The Sun card, the Two of Wands, and the Ten of Wands reverse. The Sun card will represent clarity, happiness, peace, growth, vitality, illumination. I think that represents the clarity you need, clearing up the confusion, the sunshine that's going to clear up the rain, and also a new direction, a plan, a productive plan that's going to help you prioritize your life, or lighten your load, or get out of a burdensome situation, like help you complete some task that has been draining. Let's look more closely at the Four of Cups. I just saw the Two of Wands again in another deck. Let's look closer at the Four of Cups. Show me the Four of Cups, please. Show me more about Pisces' energy regarding the Four of Cups. Keep in mind, you could be offering some assistance to someone. You may not be on the receiving end. Show me the Four of Cups. Show me Pisces with the Four of Cups. Thank you. Eight of Wands. You could be getting intuitive messages. This could be spiritual offers and assistance coming. Spiritually, intuitively. A lot of messages, a lot of downloads. This offer or suggestion or whatever you're being presented with could involve some travel for you. And maybe that's why you're not feeling it. Show me more. Show me more. It could totally be spiritual advice. I just saw the Hierophant. Or downloads. Show me more about the Four of Cups for Pisces. Oh my goodness. Knight of Pentacles. It may require you to move. Yeah, it may require a lot of work, a lot of dedication, a lot of focus. It may take a long time, or it may take a lot of your time, a lot of your energy, maybe even a lot of money. And it may require for you to move or relocate or get another job, a new schedule, a new routine, or something like that, with the Knight of Pentacles being here. And then maybe why you're like turning your nose up to it. Let's look at the Two of Wands. Let's look at the plan. Show me the Two of Wands, please. Thank you. Ten of Cups. long-term happiness. It could involve friendship. This could be regarding a relationship. Anything else for the Two of Wands could definitely be in some partnership that is going to be very successful, happy, creative, thriving, long-lasting, committed. Anything else for the Two of Wands? Thank you. The Sun and the Ace of Wands. A lot of inspiration or happiness. This could be the birth of something, the birth of a child, the birth of an idea, a project, a transformation within a situation, illumination, clarity, happiness, excitement. Excitement. A lot of happiness. Show me the Sun card. It's like some of you would just rather sulk. Show me the Sun. Anything for the Sun. Oh, crap. I just saw the Lovers. It could involve some type of commitment. Or for you to commit to something or sign some type of contract, or I don't know. Could be involving love or just your alignment, your soul journey. Show me the Sun, please. Thank you. Justice and the Queen of Wands. For some of you, I think you're going to have to admit somebody else was right. I don't know why that came in, but some of you are going to have to admit somebody else was right, and you don't want to do that. But Justice is here, Libra energy, and the Queen of Wands. So this, whatever this offer involves, it's going to create more balance. It's going to create fairness. It's going to even the odds. And maybe you were the one in the wrong. And maybe that's why that came in. Like, you don't want to admit you're wrong, because then that means you have to correct your wrongs. Because this Queen of Wands is looking like, I told you. Didn't I say it? Didn't I call it? That's how that feels. But there could be, but I think this also just represents, it's gonna allow you to grow and step into your personal power and really own your personality and own who you are, own your sensuality, your beauty, your creativity. It's gonna maybe require more from you. Maybe it's gonna require for you to step out of your comfort zone or express yourself a little bit more. Maybe you have to be a little bit more creative. I mean, Pisces are really creative already, but maybe it's just gonna require more exuberance and more energy from you, and a lot of dedication, a lot of hard work, a lot of focus, and maybe money, time, effort, creativity. Let's see. I want to see what else Queen of Wands has to say real quick. Make sure I didn't miss anything. I don't want to miss anything with her. Yeah, someone who's generous with their affections and successful with their family, home, and career. The ultimate multitasker. Popular, outgoing, fun-loving, charming, cheerful, and classy. Yeah, I think maybe it's going to require more affection from you. Let's see what the Ten of Wands has to say. Show me the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands. Thank you. Nine of Cups. Yeah, it's going to drop your burden and bring in wish fulfillment, happiness, contentment, peace, emotional fulfillment, just joy, happiness, like satisfaction. It feels like a deep sigh, like like when you finally finish all your to-do, like if you scratch everything off your to-do list and you can pour yourself a glass of wine. That's how that feels. All right, let's go ahead and pull these cards up and clarify. Ascended Masters and Teacher. I think I'm not going to clarify this. I'm going to clarify Teacher, because that the Ascended Masters is going to vary, and I think you'll be led and drawn to whichever Ascended Master you should work with or look to based on your particular situation. So I'll leave that to you to seek the guidance of from your guides directly. I want to look at this teacher figure, see who this is or what this interaction is about. I'm going to start with the 8th house tarot. Show me teacher. Show me teacher for Pisces. Show me more about this teacher. Oh, thank you. Uranus the Fool. You could be embarking on a brand new journey, a brand new adventure, a new beginning of some sort. You could be taking a risk or taking a chance, taking some type of leap of faith. To avoid being like you could be like taking a risk by leaving your career, because if you stay there you feel like it's gonna defeat you, it's gonna end you, it's just gonna like you're not gonna win. You could be in a no-win situation, like a dead-end situation, a dead-end job, a dead-end relationship, and you're taking a risk and taking a leap of faith in a new situation, in a new direction, doing things completely different, dropping some baggage, doing what's gonna make you happy. Yeah, you are definitely going after what makes you happy. You're feeling optimistic, feeling good about it. I think when this person comes in, they're gonna bring in a lot of inspiration for you. What did I want to say about this card? I wish I still had my old Oracle deck. Workers of the Light. Light worker. Something about that. It should be still in the description. That's a good deck to use to figure out which deity or entity you should be working with. And that one should be pretty affordable on hayhouse.com if anyone's interested. Anywho, yeah, you're in a situation where you weren't going to win. So you decided to leave it behind to go after what's going to make you happy in the long term. This one, what's going to make you happy is for the longest. And it's like you're fighting for your happiness. And then we have the Page of Cups here. The Page of Water. So you're optimistic. You're learning a lot. You're feeling youthful and just in this receptive energy, feeling good. Just it feels like you get excited when this person comes in. You feel like you're strong enough. You feel prepared enough to take this leap of faith. Show me the Fool. The shadow side. I think you are facing your fears. You're not allowing your fears to hold you down or keep you back, keep you stuck anymore with the shadow side, the Devil card. You're not allowing this to keep you stuck, keep you restricted. Again, that could be that obsession that card talked about, like being obsessed with chasing your goals or with things being a certain way. But I think you're overcoming that. You're taking that leap of faith and you're removing that from your life. Anything else for the Fool? Thank you. Yeah, you're definitely facing your fears with the Three of Swords. Definitely facing your fears. Addressing any lies that you tell yourself, false beliefs, any old wounds or toxic habits or traits that you have. You're facing it, you're working through it, and you're allowing once you move through that, it allows you to clear space for a new beginning. Love that for you. Show me the Five of Air. Five of Air, please. Thank you. Ace of Pentacles and the King of Cups reversed. This situation could have been involving someone who wasn't giving to you emotionally. It could have involved some type of emotional manipulation, something that was just not emotionally fulfilling, or there was just a lot of disappointment and the opposite of happiness, like depression, sadness, and a lot of pain or heartbreak, or it feels like emotionally draining. You were in a situation that was emotionally draining. You couldn't win. You couldn't. Um, Maybe you couldn't express your emotions the way you wanted to, or maybe someone wasn't expressing their emotions towards you. King of Cups reverse. You left that behind for a new opportunity, for a new solid beginning somewhere else, for something that looked and felt more real, more tangible. Um, this could have this situation could have involved dishonesty again, lies, fears, repressing of emotions, a domineering lover, or someone who was taking advantage of you, or just a situation that wasn't going to win. It's like somebody's so set in their ways. If you're dealing with somebody else, it was just like so set in the way it was. It just wasn't going to be better. So you had to seek a new opportunity. That was the only way to win, is to leave and seek a new opportunity. Let's look at the Ten of Water. Show me Ten of Water, please. Show me what this Ten of Water is, please, for Pisces. Thank you. The Tower. This could be coming out of nowhere. It could be very exciting. It could disrupt your life, like really shake your world up and cause a lot of change for you with the Tower card being here. That could be why you're reluctant to. I was gonna pull the card, but I didn't pull it up. The Four of Cups. That could be why you're reluctant to accept it, because of how much change it's gonna require. Show me more about the Ten of Water. This could also just represent a blockage being removed so that you can get to it. This could be an epiphany. You could be realizing what makes you happy. Show me the Ten of Water. Thank you. Yeah, the Four of Cups again, and the Knight of Wands. This could represent romance or a fast-moving situation. It could just be happening really quickly, and you could just be like, oh, no, I don't know about this. I think it could represent the situation moving really swiftly and fast. It could also, like I said, represent someone coming in, trying to woo you, sweep you off your feet, and just coming in with a lot of romance and a lot of energy and a lot of confidence and enthusiasm and passion, and it could just be like too much. But I think this just represents a bold move. It says, yeah, it does say here, a bold move, like a new job, a new house, movement. Make a bold move now. Travel for business. I think it's something that you're passionate about, but for whatever reason you're not sure. You're like, I don't know about that. Snap out of the funk you're in. Change, adventure, and opportunity awaits you. Quit moping and do something positive. Assistance is coming from an unexpected place. That's why I like reading out of the book. It's coming and you're just like, I don't know. Re-review any opportunities or offers you may have refused or rejected. See if they still stand. It's dramatic change. Reevaluation. Situations coming to a head. Change of plans. I think it is a change of your plans. That's why the Knight of Pentacles came out. It is going to be a change of plans, and that could be another reason why you're reluctant to accept it, because it's going to require you to do something completely different. You're going to have to face your fears and go in a completely different direction. No, that's a whole different day. So, but it doesn't matter. I was going to say, let's look at that one too, but no. We get what the Fool is about. Let's look at the Page of Water, because I think this is you. Show me Page of Water for Pisces. Thank you. Queen of Wands, Seven of Swords. Yeah, I think this is you. You could be, I think this represents your plans, strategizing, and you trying to plan out your details. I think this represents you getting excited and feeling more confident about it. You could be, this Seven of Swords could show you rearranging your plans or still trying to plan and have some type of control in this situation. I think you just need to chill, relax, and kind of allow spirit to show you. But this could also represent new solutions or you thinking outside of the box, using your creativity, having a little bit of foresight. And again, the Queen of Wands is here. That's that excitement, that's that creativity, that's that spirituality and femininity, and which is all embodying femininity, creativity and intuition. I mean, that's all within femininity. I think you're just starting to have fun with it and enjoy the journey. That's how this feels. You're starting to enjoy the journey. So let's pull a Sacred Destiny card and a Work Your Light card. And we'll wrap this on up for you. This was a really good reading. Very, very interesting, Pisces. Sacred Destiny Oracle. Don't forget to check your weekly spirit guide messages. I did pull a Sacred Destiny Oracle card and tarot cards. And then I have pick a crystal cards every week. Or I have been doing them weekly on Instagram, so check those out. Any messages for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Oh no, that's too many. Thank you. Love. Oh, this is my first time pulling this card, I think. Love. I think this is definitely about either love, you expressing your love, doing what you love, going after what you love, or using love to get through the situation instead of fear. 75. What did I? 49. Wild Rose. I don't know what I'm talking about. All right. The Sacred Landscape wants you to know love is all around you. Love is coming into your life. You are already more cherished than you can possibly know. Indeed, you are a sacred vessel for love to flow through when you stand in the center of it all. Indeed, you are a sacred vessel for love to flow through when you stand in the center of it all. All is well, no matter what is happening around you. You know that you are loved and you are lovable. You know that there's nothing you... I'm sorry. You know that there is nothing you need to do to deserve love. You are enough just as you are. The Creator is love, and in the depth of your soul, you are love. In matters of the heart and romance, all is healing or is already healed. In terms of self-love, your confidence and self-esteem are growing as you take time to cherish and care for yourself. I think that's what that Queen of Wands represents, whether you're male or female. I think that represents you having more confidence, and as you take better care of yourself and cherish yourself, you feel better about yourself. And I think that's beautiful. Let's get a Work Your Light Oracle card, even though you pretty much already got one. At the beginning of the reading, I'll read the last one from the book, the real one. We'll put one for you. Anything for Pisces? Thank you. The Age of Light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. Beautiful card. Alright. Mystics and sages throughout the ages have predicted this period in time, and you dedicated to incarnate in the middle of it. There is no mistake that you are supposed to be here at this time of great change. If you feel unprepared or daunted by the path that is calling you, know this. You've been training for this for lifetimes. You're way more than the days you have breathed through this. You're way more than the days that have breathed through you in this life. You're also all of the lifetimes that came before. All these experiences have polished your soul into the most magnificent expression that is your authentic self. Your soul has many facets. Imagine a fingerprint. Your soul is a million times more intricate than that. If you put all of the fingerprints of all of the people you have been, if you put together all of the fingerprints of all of the people you have been, you would not even get close to fathoming how much of a unique masterpiece you are. You came in with a clear soul path. You came in with wisdom beyond your years. This is the part of you longs to be seen. This is the part of you that is ready to step forward. Maybe if I wasn't reading like that, I could actually read it with my head tilted. This is the part of you that is ready to step forward. This is that is ready to emerge. This is not only the lifetime to stay hidden, but to step forth and be seen and rise. I call forth the soul gifts and soul training that I have received through all of my lifetimes. I am ready to embody them all now without hesitation and without fear. I have been training for this for lifetimes. That's your work, your light activation. So go without fear. Go be great. I think this is just a simple case of you needing to face your fears and be brave to do that thing you've always wanted to do, but you've been a little afraid to do it. The opportunity is going to present itself, and you're just going to have to go. You're going to have to take it and face your fears if you really want it. So best of luck to you, Pisces. I think you'll be just fine. Know that you are guided and protected. If you feel inclined to book a personal reading or connect with me on Instagram or social media, the information is below. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share. And until next time, peace, love, and light. Thanks.